All right, kids. Pretty exciting stuff today. We're going to move forward with our Scratch game. Got a little bit to do. The first thing you should do when you get into Scratch is you should go to the folder button. The folder button is how you find your stuff. So if you click on the folder button, you should be able to find your stuff. Specifically, we made a tag game the last time. So if you click the See Inside button on your tag game, you'll be able to go right back to where we were inside the game, ready to program forward. Now, we don't have a lot to do today. This is the code that you should have as a result of the work that we did the last time. But if you're not there, pause the video here, look at the code that we've got, and make sure you get that code updated. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to pause. Okay. Now I'm assuming that you've got this code and that you're ready to move forward. We don't have a lot of time today, but we don't have a lot to do either. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring our mouse to the top if statement, the one that's on the top, and we're going to right click. On my touchpad, I can use that 2-finger click, or I can use my mouse if I've got one and just right click on my mouse. Once I've right clicked, I'm going to duplicate, and that gives me two copies or copies of those two if statements that I had in my code. They're both there. They're just following my mouse around. I'm going to bring them to the bottom of this code stack, and I'm going to pop them right in place underneath the other two if statements. Real important that we don't pop them inside the if statement, but rather that we pop it under the if statement. Once we're there, this one says up arrow and it's pointing up, down arrow pointing down. This one shouldn't still say up arrow. So we're going to change it from up arrow to right arrow. And then we're going to click and point in direction. And we're going to make this arrow point to the right. That's not so bad. The next thing we're going to do is the same thing with the last if statement. Instead of down arrow, it's got to point to the left. And then we'll click and point in direction. And we'll make this arrow point to the left. You could have done just less movement than I did, but point to the left, and now we're in good shape. The thing we should do once we've got all of this code in place is we should test it to make sure our code works, right? So I'm going to hit the flag, and then I'm going to use my arrow keys, and right now my code is working pretty good. I'm up and down, I'm left and right and left, and my arrow moves around pretty smoothly. If you're able to get all that done, you're in great shape. When we're here, real important to make sure that we go File, Save Now, and we should be in good shape to move ourselves forward. Again, hope that worked out for you guys. Have a great day.